What's happening, people, and welcome back to Dad Dan Does Dinner. I got a really simple but super tasty 30-minute midweek meal for you today. So this is Lahmacun. Some people refer to it as a Turkish pizza. It's essentially a flatbread with mincemeat, chopped vegetables and some spices, but it packs in all those Turkish flavours and it's super tasty. So let's start off with the veggies. I'm going to mix with my mincemeat. Into a food processor, I put coriander, red peppers, green chilies and some onions. To this, I add some finely chopped vine tomatoes and pour it all into a mixing bowl. Then I add about 350 grams of lamb mince, some tomato puree, a little salt and pepper, and give it all a really good mix. I set this aside for later so I can crack on with the salad. For this, I finally slice some red onion and some red pepper. From some on the vine tomatoes, I remove all the seeds and give these a fine slice too. We're removing the seeds because this will go on top of our flatbreads later and we don't want it to have too much moisture. Next, we're going to chop up some fresh mint and coriander. For this, I'm using my mezzaluna, which was a gift from my mum for my birthday. Thanks, mum. If you haven't got one, they're really great for chopping up fresh herbs. Right, to finish off the salad, I had a big squeeze of lemon, some pomegranate seeds and some salt, and finally some sumac, which I get in trouble for using all the time because I think it's an awesome spice. But in a Turkish salad like this is where it's more traditionally used. Okay, so it's time to load up my flatbreads. Traditionally you'd make your own, but we're keeping this nice and simple, so these are shop bought. Press your mince mix into a thin layer all around the flatbread, leaving about a centimetre at the edges. Pop this in the oven on 200 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, or until your lamb's cooked through and the edges of your flatbread have started to crisp up. Add some of the fresh salad, fold it like a giant taco, and enjoy.